Hello, welcome to my tarot channel. This is my first reading. So I'm just gonna channel a little message here for whoever is watching. I've been a tarot reader for about 8 years now, only for myself and for friends and family mostly. Sometimes, strangers, but never for many. I just have done it for the joy of reading. So I'm hoping to share that with whoever is open to the message and ready to receive. So the first card I pulled today was Energy Healing Work from Archangel Michael. It's a Doreen Virtue deck. And this card is just a general card for the tone of the reading today. The theme is going to be the body and energy healing work. If you've never tried Reiki or any sort of Qigong or even yoga, acupuncture, acupressure, any sort of body activating healing work, that's going to be the theme of this, not necessarily literally, but there's going to be issues around the body, the chakra, and healing those with some energy work. Okay, so we're gonna do just a general reading for today, December 18th, 2018. It's about 5 o'clock, a little bit before, and we're just gonna go over some of the general readings of the day and how things might have gone. I'm gonna use the Jungian Tarot deck. It's basically your basic tarot deck, but it has Jungian symbols for what would usually be more court-based, old-fashioned symbols. They're all archetypes. Anyway, so what are some of the general issues people had today, people who are watching this might have encountered? What is Spirit guiding us to know about these issues? Okay, we have 10 of Swords. So 10 of Swords is very intense energy. It's nightmares. It's restless nights. It's could be danger, it could be some catastrophic event, or it could just be some sort of bad vibe situation where you were feeling maybe literally pinned down by as if pinned down by swords, either emotionally, between you and another person. The swords is also communication, so could be a mental communication that had a block. Okay. We also got Queen of Swords reversed. So the Jungian, there's the princess and the queen. So we have the sort of the idea of the mature and the immature, and this is the mature archetype of a female. And the swords is sort of a brusque. Typically, she's kind of a bitch. She has like a brusque communication. She does not mince her words. I'll say that. So, someone interacting with you today, or maybe you interacting with others, had a sort of a verbal issue or debate between each other, and it's reversed, so it's not coming out in a positive way right now. It's sort of blocked. It's not like the Queen of Swords is empowered here. She's sort of disempowering herself by maybe getting into verbal arguments with others. And we have the King of Wands reversed. Again, it's the I should say, previously we just had the swords, and that could be Gemini, any air sign, Libra, Aquarius. Now we're dealing with fire signs, and the wands. Wands are, the fire signs are typically that sort of gut instinctual feelings we have, a passionate drive, they're also very creative people, but typically those signs, they're charging ahead in life. They're not hindered by others, maybe limiting beliefs. So this is also, again, another like unempowered man. The positive and the upside, it's upright position. It would be an empowered fire sign male. So that could be someone you're interacting with today. It could be yourself. It could be just the energy of the verbal interaction that we had previously. Okay, so we're going to ask, could you contextualize, could Spirit contextualize what was to be gained from this interaction? If there's anything positive could be gleaned from this, what is that thing? Okay. We have Eight of Wands. Some people also read this as communication, although the Wands is typically, I see it as more like a gut, like that's a fire sign, like a gut response to something. So we're thinking sort of the wand with fire. It's like an enlightened idea. It's like a passionate idea that comes from an innate drive. So that this is fast moving. It's a fast moving energy. Something has happened quickly. And it had to do with some passionate, intense feelings or a passionate, intense situation. I'm going to close off this first demo reading with a couple of cards from Messages from the Guides by James Van Praagh. And I just want to ask, what are some things Spirit wants us to know about going forward into the next day? Maybe something we've learned from this verbal communication that didn't go so well, whatever it could have been. Could have been also writing, any sort of mental, before we had the swords, any sort of mental communication that was sort of didn't work out and maybe involved this fiery male and this disempowered woman speaking kind of harshly, trying to be empowered, both of them, but not really working out. And then it happened really quickly and passionately. So whatever this situation was, what can we take into tomorrow that might be positive for going forward the next day? Learn from your mistakes. Nice. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. You want to be able to speak, what is it, the 4 agreements? It's like, the one that I'm thinking of right now is, it's something like only speak words that like you can stand behind, it can be hard, but maybe with practice, we can learn to sort of harness that intense energy we have towards good, verbally, mentally, in all our communications with others, and use those gut, intense feelings. But we can do that positively instead of bringing others down. Or the Queen of Swords that we have before, she's like a cutting, bitchy person, and we don't want to be like that to others. We want to be the empowered version of that, where we're using our words like, kind of like, I'm just thinking of darts on a dartboard. We're like getting the right word at the right time to say the right thing, that's meaningful and isn't meant to hurt others or bring them down. Okay, that's my first reading for today, and moving forward, gives a little demo of my style, I guess. I hope to do longer readings coming. I have an Instagram. It is Crystal Messages Tarot. and you can direct message me for a reading. I also have a price list below and a website coming. Thanks.